Ebenezer Scrooge, be visited by 3 ghosts today.
I heard you.
Past, present, and future.
I also heard you breaking and entering.
I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
Fine.
Oh, you ready?
Hold up. How far are we going back? I don't want these people in my business. I just really want to...
So basically, you want to make sure you're deep conditioning every weekly. It's not optional.
First of all, it's the every weekly for me, but this is definitely a good point that I made in the past about deep conditioning every week. I feel like I didn't even really know my hair texture until I deep conditioned, and my curls are really ready to come to the top as well as get defined as well as moisturized. But I can definitely say for sure that if you don't deep condition, your chances of retaining any type of length definitely goes down. The longer you wait to deep condition properly also makes an example as well. I also wanted to make the point that it's not always about length, because everybody knows just because your hair is long doesn't mean it's healthy. It's just mostly the overall texture. And then, of course, something that's really important and pivotal is your ability for your hair to survive trauma. So trauma would be stuff like similar, it's just a metaphor. Trauma would be something like tight braids, a long time without being conditioned. So I would definitely make sure you keep your process on point like a regimen.
Like blue or purple, which I think is dope. I'm too scared to do dyes because I don't want extra maintenance in my hair style.
Yeah, so here was what I was talking about. Different colors definitely are correlated to how hard you have to work. I would definitely say something like a gold or something like a lighter color than your hair is definitely going to cause more maintenance. Something exotic like blue or purple is definitely going to cause more maintenance as well on your hair texture and your conditioning process. I don't know about you, but I don't want to add anything more to my process that I have to do. And I really feel like the temp dyes that I do really help overall in trying to do that experimentation without the consequences. I know eventually I would like to try dye, but something about the fact that type 4 hair is just so prone to breakage is the fact that I haven't tried it yet. Well, at the time I was very self-conscious on what colors look good on dark skin, but I've definitely moved past that, and I am so glad that I can try so many colors.
I'm doing that. I don't want extraness that I have to do, because when you have hair color, think of it as getting a perm all over again. You really want to make sure you're strengthening all your keeping up with your protein treatments, doing deep condition weekly, even if you gotta like put in a cap, go to Walmart, and then just let it deep condition, which I'll be making a video in the future about deep conditioning as well. I could definitely say, like, if you don't watch the rest of this video, this is the main key point. Please ladies, deep condition. Deep condition is going to stop you from breakage. Deep condition stop you from any type of growth hindering, before anybody's. Please deep condition, even if you got to watch a show.
So yeah, I have a tendency that when I'm doing my hair or deep conditioning, sometimes if I'm going to Le Walmart, I'll get like a cute little beanie or like a nice little hoodie to put on, and then I'll deep condition while I'm doing that. I think one time I deep conditioned, because I know you're not supposed to go over 24 hours or it's just soaking in there, but I think I deep conditioned for like half the day while I was running errands. So I definitely talked about that in a previous video about the G effect, but I can definitely say for sure, yeah.
An album or something, please deep condition at least once a week for 30 minutes with heat. All right, and then next one on here, sleep routine. I have only sleep with a pillowcase, only bonnets without the elastic. They will kidnap your edges like a thief in the night.
Yes, this was definitely me. I used to wear a bonnet with elastic band and show up to the scene with my edges missing. I don't know who stole it. I'm still filing a police report on who stole my edges, but definitely when I woke up the next day, it just started eroding over time. So I can definitely say for sure, please protect your edges. I feel like a scarf is better, but some people have been using a bonnet, a Bethlehem with the elastic band, and it works for them. But in my opinion, I say the scarf is the best. The only thing about the scarf is not loyal to you. Okay, it doesn't text back, it doesn't stay on your head throughout the night, but it's definitely been the best in promoting growth, as well as just looser on my head. Like I said, something about sleeping with an elastic band on your head just feels uncomfortable to me. But like I said, it's just much easier. The scarf, I don't know about y'all, but I had to learn to tie a scarf, and it was just so frustrating, because tying a scarf is not for the weak. It's just like, okay, if I tie it too tight, I'm going to get a tension headache. It was too low, but definitely tie your hair with something.
Let me tell you something. Okay, so my main issue is the fact that when people go to sleep, like, I think I can count on one hand how many times I've just gone to sleep with nothing on, like just gone to sleep like this with nothing on. I think I can count 5 times out the year. I've even gone to my friend's house and I was like, do you have a scarf here? And she was like, no. And I was like, I can't be here. I'll have to go home and get my scarf and come back. And I've done it. Or I've gone to Walmart and bought a scarf so I can sleep over, because I don't do it. Like, it strips the oils that your scalp naturally produces from your hair. Is there also a chance of breakage as well? Okay, go to the next one. Tight ponytails and buns. Okay, so I have here, some people like to keep their buns in the same position since quarantine started. So that's another one that I definitely, I'm guilty of. I will sit there, and I remember, I think it was during finals week when I was in university. I'm not gonna say how long ago, I'm not gonna tell you how old I am. I would keep the same bun from the beginning of the semester, during finals, during the party, during this, I would keep the same bun. So I can definitely say, please rotate your buns. Even if you have to put a little timer that comes off, like if you put a little timer on, like 72 hours, okay, you're being ridiculous. But if you put a timer, like, okay, time to change my bun, like to the side, put it to the top bun, side bun, anything. Just make sure you're rotating. If it's in the same spot, there's a chance of breakage, as well as the fact that that tension that you're just pulling, even with my buns, my slick bun, please watch that video. Even with my slick buns, like, I still make sure I'm rotating it. Like, it's gonna be in that same spot for maybe a day or two, and then I'll rotate it and then moisturize it, do my Jamaican black castor oil, and then I will go ahead and do that. Trimming. So mandatory, not optional. I definitely wanna just touch base on that. I'm guilty of it. Oh, well, I don't want that growth to be gone, or I don't want to lose my growth or anything. I'm just like, listen, it's fake. Like, it's fake length, like.
Hello, Ghost of Christmas Past. Where are we going now? I guess, guys, we're headed to the present. Definitely stay tuned for Wednesday's episode so we can see present growth hair tips that I have for my natural hair. Don't forget to subscribe and take care.